there's a thing here. Is this supposed to be thing here? I didn't realize there's a there's a thing there.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
There must be another way into the building.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Look around the courtyard against some snow blanket, the old pastures and all the neighborhood with a black. Huh.
A downy blanket of white to
what
cover
is
up the
scary?
miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
I'd even go...
We will remove...
Oh. No, not...
And when did...
Last week?
You didn't...
It was my...
He doesn't...
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be what? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes.
7 o'clock.
Compassion and a hint of
In
understanding.
game time.
There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
I see nothing. Maybe it's like first floor down, first floor like first floor stone. I cannot like look around right now, right? Okay.
It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Okay. Thanks. Before that, actually, where's my... I see no stone. Oh, I see the stone.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, We can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other. There's a key beneath it, rusty.
This must be for the front door. Pity he doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them. We'll just have to go in and see.
This I'm looking for. 10 o'clock. I mean, it's getting a bit late. Okay. Okay. I'm just realizing like what do I need to do? See if I can buy the book. Should be right here, right?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian
Is it this one?
on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Hyundai. Double check. Kuno. Men from a Hyundai.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding.
Oh, man from blood and
No, this
violence,
is it.
scantily clad women, epic narratives, all at last. If you're a novice of the series, Oh yes, certainly. Another good sale.
I need to hold a book. It's in my inventory though.
The cover of this tattered paperback features the man from Hyundai standing atop a pile. Behind him rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title. The story opens in media res. The man from Hyundai and his band of northern
about it. Your test.
Get lost.
Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his note.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Alright, Piggo, shit's road.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? 'Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Dunno. Kiptas Gardner, you...
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmarar. Not so much anymore.
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, her.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
The fucking well! The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig!
They're trying to make you feel...
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah? The kingdom of... Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah, Like a fucking volcano? Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter. That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly, it reveals no secrets at this time.
Getting really unlucky. 83% success chance. I roll 1-1. What can I do?
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago. Since the street signs messed up? No problem. Excuse.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop. She shifts in.
This is a lot of people now.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Ask for money? No. She look like super normal. Seem to be that chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty. Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays. No problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking...
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down perhaps another time. Yes, officer. You look rather dead.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Oh my. You know where we are, right? A seaside hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. And the Whirling itself is in Revachol. Yes, and Revachol? How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful... I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
51.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
I thought it's snowing though. Oh, spring has only just started. Guess at the end of like winter.
She looks flustered, her hands smoothing out the creases in her blouse. The lieutenant studies you. Rub, I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Diplomacy. Sometimes it's not dictatorship. No idea what those mean. Democracy, I know. I mean, what kind of thing I want to say? I only going by the intelligent machine, but I feel like this for intelligent machines. Cyberpunks. I mean, number 4 is like cyberpunk, right? Like, things like ruled by like machines. What else do we have? Radio are being used to control people's mind. Huh. Try this.
Oh no, nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines.
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong. Also...
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Brain damage.
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word.
I just say
very odd.
I completely forgot everything.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. Of course, sweetie,
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things?
Someone more educated in...
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Ah, she's being so nice. I'm not gonna ask for
Of course,
money.
Steve.
Cool, man. You can ask like for this guy. But before that, I want to pay up. Now I see X, I press a square. Oh my god, I hate myself so much. They have to play to like.
Can I help you?
Xbox UI, and just like PS4 controller.
Yes. Have you got it? Well. Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Yes? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this...
He sounds irritated.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow... Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why? Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple? Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it. Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes? Absolutely.
Absolutely. In the question. First.
Wait, we actually cannot talk to these people. I mean, do you talk to these people? I mean, this dude right here. Let's see. Oh, I can't talk to this guy. I thought I can talk to these people. Oh! What else can I do? I want to do a lot of things before I can Wait, do I know that 20 more? You buy the 20 you pay for your room at the building, or you will look after 21. Okay, I should get more money, huh? I can go sell something, I think. Plastic bag. This. Why do I need this? No idea. Fingerless glove.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Racist lorry driver.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Oh man, that's great. God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage. Not in, not out.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Maybe next time I'm not gonna say like pen in the butt. What's this? Butt cancers. There's a bunch of steel boxes in the back of it.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his luck and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
I thought it's him though. I think it's people like the dude in the middle, the first lorry dude that we talked to. I mean, he sound normal, so yeah, he just sound normal, right? This guy is like no hiding anything. The Indian accent dude, he's just scamming money. He could be like doing drugs, but I'm just feel like he's like don't have the ball to do it, you know. But the meter dude, I don't know. Maybe I watched like too much drama on this.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang
Unless you have
himself has to say.
like other like lorry driver. This is the third one that we found, right? The middle one, the Indian accent dude, and this one. Could it be this one? I don't know. I feel like, you know, when you do like drugs, you have to be smart about things. Not like this dude, you know.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Now that you're talking about this thing, under like, you know, mixed races, like those people's mixed blood. Those people have any like health issue or like something they are good at? You know, for example, some people just when they are like under the sunbathing, they just don't get any darker spot. I mean, is it a good thing? I don't know. Does this mean they don't also that much like UV light? They can like, you know, like UV light disease, that kind of a thing. Or what else? It's probably not about race, right? It's about the DNA thing. Like the parents, they have like good DNA or that stuff. Now, I'm not a scientist. It's just these guys are talking about this stuff, and I'm just thinking to myself.
Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks. What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this road, but no, you let this guy keep talking. Then, when the time came to make your choice, you tried to split the difference. Weak.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples. Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Apples. Weird. Just wiping my lens.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. St. Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company. St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of St. Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying. No, sorry. I'm not like...
Nosafed heals +1 health. Duramine heals +3 health.
Heal.
Magnesium heals +1 morale.
Why do I want
Hypnogamma heals
this though?
+3.
No, at maximum I got like 2 health and then I heal like 3. So doesn't I just buy 1?
A colourful display of the bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine.
Guess not, no. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that. No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says. The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong. You know. I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they'd...
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale. Use medication, like Nosafed and Magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
Expensive. I already keep my money for the other things else though.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
A colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got
Pop star.
like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Stupid famous people.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Just say like some people really like just I mean some people do content for like judging people other stuff and How do I want to say this? Some of them are really mean, but some of them are, you know, it's not intended. It's not to be on fans, you know, but somehow they should know. They should know themselves. Like there's a risk of, you know, judging other people like stuff. Other people could think like other thing. I mean, like thought could be other people. Other people can be seen as a offense or like stuff. But what I want to say is, but us as an audience actually find it interesting, But me, I don't know. I kind of like, you know, when they talk about like others like people or content creators, like, yeah, it's just like swipe down like really quick, swipe up, like just go to the next post. I either like watch a cat or like, you know, people are farming or beautiful girls, something like this, right? The point is, every time I YouTube like something, like maybe Code Win 2, and then the first video on the AI is gonna be like, YouTube video gonna be AI. Is Code Win 2 really good? I'm like, yeah. People who are looking for this video, it could win 2 really good. Just do your research on like trailers, on like gameplay, not other people's opinions. That's what I want to say, right? Wait, I feel like I'm off topic. What was I saying? It's just how weird, you know, like those people who are charging like for like earnings. There are people like it and there are people don't like it, and I don't know, it's just maybe I'm just like shocked that, you know, they are doing this, and I don't know, it's kind of complicated. I just don't know what am I trying to say or stuff. Maybe I'm trying to like say something that what I feel about like those people's. For example, okay, like what was it? Oh, like John Wick? No. What's Smith again? Will Smith. Oh, okay, Will Smith. Will Smith smacked the other dude for because of the dude was like talking about her wife, right? I mean his wife, right? And I feel two things at the same time, you know. I feel like it makes sense, you know. If you talk about my wife like that, I'm gonna smack you. But then this like super important like public spot or like stage. Am I gonna do that? Am I gonna walk out the stage and smack the dude? But I saw on the video like John Wick. I mean John Wick. Will Smith was like, okay, you're gonna stop it right now, like something like warning, right? But the dude was like, no, I didn't keep talking. But then other people can come in like, yeah, Will Smith is definitely wrong. I'm gonna start hating like Will Smith now. Something like that. I mean, maybe I shouldn't go into much. I'm the kind of, I thought, yep, as I say, right, he is right and he is wrong. But then when, you know, angers came, you just couldn't control yourself. When emotions, sadness, like things. Alright, let's continue. What the hell is that hat? I mean, look at it. This it's so bad. Look at this. Okay, I see. It's a cloud looking like cap. What's this? Who's the normal guy in that right now? Point at yourself.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
You mean this? This is...
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode. She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
You mean this? This is pop.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34.
Yeah, they're kind of boring, but you know.
And people say this game is bad, but I'm still gonna watch it. Just like here.
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store?
A 7 to 11 clothes. Okay.
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
I feel this is talking about like some big what's the thing, grocery store. Big company chain grocery store. What is it? A 7-Eleven? What else do you have? Family Mart? Tesco? Just don't know. I'm not gonna lie, 7-Eleven in Malaysia is like, unless there's like no grocery store nearby, I don't think people gonna go 7-Elevens. People rather go like Family Mart, CU. Those are like the better place to go rather than other than a 7-Eleven, right? And then the cheap one is like 99. This is like where you can get your grocery, then yeah, it's budget. Things are cheaper than other grocery store. But then the environment of the grocery store is like pretty messy, I just say. Every time I walk into the 99 box everywhere to they do not like they are, I don't know where they are, they just left the box there, and then like the staff just don't put the things on the box into the cabinet or like to the shelf. Every time maybe the one that I went to is like, maybe I just like very man. I don't know, I went to like 99 for like very bad timings. For that.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Can you tell me anything about this reality thing we are in?
a warehouse. I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
Not really, huh?
I don't know, really. I don't...
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Which one should we go? Economic physical reality. Let's try physical, you know.
I don't know. What about it?
What is that? Coalitions?
Our government?
Oh, the government.
Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Where are we?
We're in Frit? As mankind or as a nation?
What will her essay prompt be?
Like, where in the world?
We're in Revachol, like on the Insulindian Isola.
I was just testing
That wasn't very hard. I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy. Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. Cool.
What's that monster?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if a silver plaque on the statue's as you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Even by the standards of the well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber. Where he stored unfathomable, he called it the Sol Auron.
The man certainly knew how to live.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Cocaine. That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Interlindia. This is slander. The king was just and beautiful. The revolutionaries made this all up. His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realm. Beneath the cold waters, the original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships, during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinaise was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber. Neither do people in Martinaise. The statue has proved to Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi, something with someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Okay, I can see it, but I take your word. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement? Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them. Sometimes
The king stands high.
What else do we want? Excuse me. Pen. Duels. What if I level up this though? Pocket. Bonus from the dot. Thought we'd be lost forever. Ain't got another thought though. Input 30 minus 2 cool bullet. Oh, I can try to get more unlock. Oh, ちょっと待って. Do I want to unlock this? I mean, anything I want to like do. Oh, Bocop. Nationalist, who blood. This is fun logic. Lie and detect lie. Drama. Lock and pocket. Oh, I was looking at the picture. I was like, what? Have I seen this? Have I seen this somewhere? I'll show you what this look like. No, it don't look like, but it has some kind of vibe, you know. Persuasions, I think I can do that. What? So I do have more people here though.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your... Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
What's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber? Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Wenger until you came along, that is. I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Okay. I'm just trying to Google like the meaning. Petro state.
Someone was. They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave.
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a white. This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole. What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare. If you don't know, you're mad, Lowman. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman? It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously. Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. Where do you want me to go? This isn't so... Or I can just relax and let them...
I think we're done here, no? She's just a distracted...
So he...
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to...
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But...
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else. Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, you for 1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly. You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say? Of course not. To truly understand the
Boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
That is... Okay.
Don't be stupid. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down. No. The boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him. You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Diamonds? Of course not. Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean. Of course it does. What did you expect? Yes, go.
It's pretty late. I know you're gonna... It's like at 10 o'clock, right? You're gonna TP me back, alright. TP me back into like... the hotel or what? I mean, there's a quest that I need to do on the spot.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad made the windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
My CPU friends are going all in. What?
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time. I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor. Murder, huh? I don't believe you. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard... That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't... My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. Aye. What? Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confront, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no. He's incredible. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to conduct. Sure. Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and
No.
falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs. You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to...
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss, and I'll...
I cannot go back down.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably... We can pick up where we left off tomorrow morning.
I don't have money for it though.
body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger, because you are not a threat to me. You have succumbed to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here.
Show him the ham still got it. Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy. You dominated lesser cultures. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize. The walls will be lined with bottles of all.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own. The best idea.
Oh, don't be vulgar.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Some also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. everywhere, above all.
I don't know, I actually can
Rampant
understand this guy
multinational
talking.
finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic? Rock and roll is more. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. I can see that we are the future. I am a descendant. The narrow streets, no.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
I'm from Couronne. And you have heard enough about our phylogenetic secret.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one. There always is.
Race is reality.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it. Racists are generally not very good examples.
Welcome to...
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to correct.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's Elysium.
You are obviously a liberal, sailor. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on? I knew you would go straight for the vile cauldron. Everyone does. You need to first...
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, it just won't make any sense.
Yes, it would seem nonsense.
Those are the Seminoles, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the other large mondials, overproduction of SIBO, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A is in retro. The Areopagites are the latter.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B, to an anti-pinkness is the koi.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
The Revacholians.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive Chespian. The revolution, enough of Tibet. Tips, the F are a museum of fame. Lesser, the mosquito is born sterile. Then there is the Simino Koiki Kaimira. The Koiko, as you know, this will but enough. It is cruel to you understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery. You need to internalize what you have heard here today. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Actually, can I actually save game? I want to save game and then go this. It's okay. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. it. She don't have money for it though.
Can I help you?
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door
probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around.
Still no answer. Still, the lieutenant gives you. He doesn't like where this is going.
Yes? What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know? Good. Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties. That's good. Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
A moment passes.
Balcony. Is it not here?
This is the door to the room.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the...
Okay. I don't need to go to the balcony myself. I just touch my door and then
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum.
Okay.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I didn't know you smoked game.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
So we do it.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Yes, it's been a long and
Yeah,
eventful day.
I mean, I feel I should try it though. I mean, in game. Never mind. Let's move on. How do you think today, man?
Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man. So we didn't even inspect the body. And there's still much to do at the crime scene too.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
We are both doing our best under the circumstances. Just don't drink tonight, please. As for the interview, we weren't able to find the In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. Yes, The international community's DRCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded DRCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the Moralinton leases us the right...
Or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
The Moralinton are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that, but the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me. A historic figure? The author of the modern... Do you?
The fan stands still. The switch must be broken. The lights. The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
What if I don't sleep though?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Something you've done before. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hold almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Pretty much. But hey, at least you found your shoe. Not that it will keep you warm at night. Brr. The bed is cold and not particularly. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
No.
Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Something to do with, your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Okay. Just like, but you do this to space up DMC. DMC 5. Four-star rating.
No hard feelings, guys, but this is my gig. Trust me, Nero. This one's gonna be a little too much for you.
What am I using again? Sword? Oh, you need to hold Y to debuff attack.
All right, this is the real deal. Full speed ahead.
Yeah! Here's a little something for you.
I'm doing pretty bad today. Just I don't know how to play this sword. I can play like cái điện tàu đó. A way to go up, no right? How do I use that thing again? The AV triggers. The super ultimate. What happened? I don't know. I don't know how to use his thing at all. I try, but just one night. I actually don't know. How do I... How to do this again? Cái này có cái ảnh lý sản ultimate form mà anh. Holding nhau one, I think.
Onward and downward. Oh well, better get to it.
I think I missed a lot of stuff. It's quiet. It's not though.
Take this!
Once, only kings of the underworld may enter these gates. You shall not
Oh, oh, easy there, fella. Hey, I remember a stinky little pooch just like you.
You insult me, foul-scented creature.
Looks like your master's got you on a pretty short leash. Come on, little puppy. I'll take you out for a walk. Come on, let's go.
You have fought our king in the past. I am king of the Cerberus tribe. They were weak, but we will feast on your flesh and gnaw on your bones.
So, you're the strongest in the litter. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger leash. Come.
Whoa.
This fight's a real shocker. You holding up okay there, pup?
Powerless before my flame. My flame will consume you.
I need to do better already. But just, I don't know. It's really weird. You have different weapons. Yeah, I cannot. I don't know how to combo. I don't know how to like do like big damage. Try it again. I just don't have an idea right what to pass, you know.
You're a bit tougher than the rest of the breed.
What else do I have in this thing? Press X.
fight's a real shock.
Can do a tail swing, huh? It's not that hard, but just I don't know. I guess I just don't know how to play it. I just don't know what the circles do, you know. More new weapons. How come they know like all the weapons? Oh, 3 elements. This is fun. Maybe I'll use this.
Guess I'm the first one here. I like that.
B.
The truth is, I wanted to be protected and loved, but I was alone. My only choice was to survive. V, you gotta rest. Miro, I will tell you everything. There is no demon named Elysium. Only a man who threw away his humanity in an endless pursuit of power. He is Dante's older brother. Dante's brother? Yes. And his real name is Virgil.
I guess I'm right. you? Who you? Let's save like the currency.
Virgil. Hey, is that the damn fruit you've been jabbering about? Doesn't look so special to me. Yep. This is where it all started. That day Mother saved me and left you behind. The thing you don't know is, she tried to save you too. She kept searching and searching. Until I killed her.
I have no recollection of this tale. Or this place. It's all an illusion. Created by this extraordinary fruit. Its power, you see, is all I ever wanted. And with this,
no,
I will have everything.
No, brother. You don't have everything. That last shred of humanity that you still had, you just lost it.
That is nothing but the pitiful cries of those without strength. Come to me, brother. I shall enlighten you. Dante!
You ready to do this, Virgil? All ends here. Got it!
Okay, I'm done using other weapons. Where's it dodge? Double kick. That's new. But then I kind of forgot how to play. Play what's the thing called? This anymore.
Ready to do this, Virgil? It all ends here. What's wrong, Virgil?